Good morning, students. This video is for class 4 maths, and today also we will continue with exercise 8.3. In the last class we have done up to question number 3. Today we will start with question number 4. In question number 4 they have said write an equivalent fraction of 1 by 4 with the numerator 4. So suppose if this question 1 by 4 with the numerator 4. So you have to write an equivalent fraction. So 1 by 4 it has to become 1 by 4 it will be how much? 1 by 4 it will be 4. Numerator you have to keep as 4 and denominator we don't know. So how much what you do? So when you make 1 as 4 you have to multiply. Remember when you make bigger fraction in when you make a bigger fraction by from a given fraction or a smaller fraction from a given, you either have to multiply or divide. Do not add or subtract. So 1 becomes 4. So 1 into 4. So I have said the rule of fraction says if you multiply the denominator or the numerator by any number, you have to do the same for the other numerator or denominator. So 1 into 4 is 4. Below also you have to multiply by the same number. So 4 into 4 is 16. Let us take one more number, suppose E 5 by 7, where you have to keep denominator as 21. So 5 by 7, 7 will become how much? 7 will become 21. And how did it become? 7 into 3 is 21. So you will multiply at the top also 5 into 3. So it will become 15. So remember, to make equivalent fraction you have to multiply the denominator and the numerator by the same number. Now this was by the process of multiplication. You see I have multiplied. Why? Because they have asked you to make the fraction bigger. It was 1, they have asked you to make 4. It was 27, they have made 21. So in why did I say you? Because the next question number 5, they have asked you to make equivalent fraction by the process of division. So question number 5a, they have said 25 by 35 with the denominator 7, means you have to keep the denominator 7. So 35 is becoming 7, that means it is becoming small. So when it becomes small you have to divide. So 25 by 35, it is becoming how much? It is becoming 7. 35 is becoming 7, means 35 divided by 5. 35 divided by 5 is 7. So you have to divide the numerator also by 5. So the answer is 5 by 7. Let me show you one more. Number E again. 144 by 180. So you have to keep the denominator as 15. So when you divide 180 by 12, if you divide 180 by 12, you will get how much? You will get 15. So 180 divided by 12, 15. 144 divided by 12, you will get 12. So I hope you have understood. If you make the fraction bigger, you have to multiply both numerator and denominator by the same number. If you make the fraction smaller, you have to divide both the denominator and the numerator by the same number. Next, question number 6. In question number 6, let us see what they have asked us to check whether the fraction in each of the following pairs are equivalent. So you have to check. So let us see question number 6a. 3 by 5 and 15 by 25, are they equivalent? So you make any one. 3 becomes 15. So 3 into 5. Sorry, this was the question. Let me write it. 3 by 5, 15 by 25. So 3 into 5 is 15. Numerator and denominator has to be multiplied by the same number into 5. So 5 5s are 25. So it is an equivalent. So you will write here, yes, it is an equivalent fraction. Sorry, don't write it, like, yes, they are equivalent fraction. Like suppose question number B. For question number B, 4 by 7, comma 12 by 20. So 4 into how much is 12? 4 into 3. So you have to multiply denominator also by 3. 3. So 12 by 21. But they have given you 20. So you write no, they are not equivalent fraction. So if they are equivalent, you write equivalent. If they are not equivalent, they are not. You write they are not equivalent. Next, question number 7. They have said change the following improper fraction to mixed fraction. So what do you mean by improper fraction? Improper fractions are fractions in which the numerator is always greater than the denominator. So number 7. When the fraction, when the numerator, whenever the numerator is greater than the denominator, it is an improper fraction, and you have to change. If they tell you to change into convert that into mixed fraction, you will convert, otherwise no. So suppose question number A, 16 by 3. So you will divide the numerator, you will divide the numerator by the denominator. 3 5s are 15, remainder 1. So you will write here whatever the quotient is, quotient here you will write what? Remainder, and here you will write divisor. Quotient is how much? 5. Remainder 1. Divisor 3. It becomes mixed fraction. So whenever they give you improper fraction and they ask you to convert that into mixed fraction, you will divide the numerator by the denominator. Whatever quotient comes, that will be your whole number. Remainder will, whatever the remainder, it will be your numerator, and the divisor will be your denominator. So I hope all of you have understood this. Now let us come to question number 8. In question number 8, they have given you mixed fraction, and they have asked you to multiply. They have asked you to change that into improper fraction. So when you change mixed fraction, you have to multiply. You have to multiply the denominator with the whole number. The denominator with the whole number. So I am writing the formula so that it will be denominator multiplied by whole number. So whatever you get plus the numerator, whole divided by denominator. So denominator multiplied by the whole number plus the numerator, whole divided by 8. So what is the denominator here? 3 into 3. 3 multiplied by 3 plus 2 divided by 3. So 3 into 3 is 9. 9 plus 2 is 11 by 3. This is your answer. Let me take one more example. I'm not erasing this formula because every time you have to write the formula so that you don't forget. So let me write number 8. 8 2 by 7. So what will you write? Denominator into whole number. So 7 into 8 plus numerator 2 by denominator is 7. So 7 8s are 56 plus 2 by 7. Your answer is 58 by 7. So I hope all of you have understood this. So please complete this question number 4 to 8. That means exercise 8.3 in the same copy. where you have done question number 1, 2, 3 in the same. After that, you will give today's date and you will continue with that. So children, I hope all of you have understood. If you face any problem, you ask me whenever we have our online classes. So for today up to this much. Thank you class.